Going on to you, Aries. So you have the Magician, the Empress, the Moon, the High Priestess, Temperance, Five of Pentacles, the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Six of Pentacles, Hierophant, Three of Swords. Wow. 7 out of 10. Wow. Okay. So for you, Aries, the Magician, the Empress, the Moon. You, Aries, met someone and the two of you kind of hit it off pretty fast. There's a lot of intimacy happening fairly quickly. Or desire. A lot of you, Aries, may want to watch out for this. Wrap it up, okay, please. Because it seems to me like a lot of you are going pretty fast. Soon as y'all met each other, there was an instant click. Y'all physically liked the way that each other looked, right? The Moon. When two people escape into the moon, you know what it means. Nightcap. So y'all are out here on some nightcap type stuff, doing your thing, spending the night, if you know what I mean. And the High Priestess, the High Priestess and the Temperance, this person is doing a lot of the things intimately like you like. But the Temperance is a warner. It's a warning, right? It's a warner, meaning that it's here to warn you that, yeah, y'all are hitting it off real fast, real good, pun intended. But pay attention to them, because that could be the leeway, because a lot of people use intimacy. This is why I say that people who play this keep away stuff talk about what it is that they're not going to do. Look, listen, a lot of people use intimacy as sometimes one of the games that people play is that people will use intimacy as their way to get in the door, to get you to trust them so that they can play games anyway. This is why I'm trying to say that whole idea of you need to make someone wait to have intimacy, all of that stuff's been debunked. I can prove that. All of that stuff's been debunked already. All that crap about, well, maybe you should make somebody wait. If a person is playing games with you, they're playing games with you the whole way through. They're not gonna, most of the times it doesn't work like that. 99% of the times when people start off trying to play games with you, Aries, and just anyone who's watching this in general, they're not gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna play games with the Aries, and then somewhere along the lines, oh, I changed my mind, I love this person so much. They usually continuing to play games. So this idea of, well, oh, you change the person, now they're gonna stop and relax, now they're good. All that stuff is a load of crap. Because, and this is what the Temperance is here to remind you of. Yeah, the getting is good, but pay attention to who they are as a character, because you can be doing it so good to the point of this. Five of Pentacles and the Lovers. A lot of you Aries now are a little bit too enthusiastic. You want to jump right to almost marriage. Y'all are thinking about way too much stuff that's way too fast right now. You Aries need to be calming down. Y'all Aries got to work that out, because y'all are in a situation where y'all thinking to yourselves that a lot of y'all may be in love at first sight type of stuff. Y'all just met each other. And now all of a sudden you Aries are like, but things are going so well. This is what the Temperance is trying to let you know. Be aware of that. I'm not saying that you're not in love. What I'm saying is be aware of that. Pay attention to what's going on so you don't get caught up. Because people will use their bodies as a means of appeasing you to get you to relax. Then when you're not paying attention, then they flip the script on you, and the person has the jump on you, because I've seen that so many times. I've experienced that so many times. We going good, this, that, and the third. Next thing, I experience it still to this day with these freaks. I've experienced it. Next thing you know, they start flipping the switch, and I'm looking at them like, and they're a totally different person. But then you have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is make sure that they're giving more to you than just their body. Pay attention to the quality of what it is that they give to you as well. Are they willing to give to you as an attachment? Or I should say, not an attachment, but are they willing to give to you as an expression of their love? And does their love come with that bundle? Or is it that they just paying for your services? That's a whole different situation. Because if they're trying to bribe you or buy you over, then that's how you know that's a dub. You gotta, nah. Because I've been in that situation myself too, a few years ago, where a person who I was kicking it with like that, being romantically with like that, tried to buy me over. And then I'm like, wait a minute, did you just try to buy me as if I was up at some sort of auction? And it completely ruined the relationship. So the Hierophant and the Three of Swords now represent, so because of this, the Hierophant is about trusting your gut. And at the Three of Swords, you know, it hurts you because I may be onto something. Once you see the video, if you're not already experiencing it, I may be onto something. So now a lot of you Aries are thinking to yourselves, is this what it is that some people do? The answer to that is yeah. There are tricks on both sides. There is just as many tricks who look like me, if you catch my drift, who have my anatomy that pay for it, as there are people who do not have my anatomy who pay for it. There's tricks on both sides. There's people who are willing to pay for it on both, believe me, who are willing to pay for it on both sides. So a lot of the times when people come off fast and heavy like that, you got to watch it, period. You got to watch it even if they starting off a little bit slower. But you have to pay attention to either or, because usually when a person starts off super fast and heavy, this is why it is I talk to y'all about the main three different approaches. They're either insulting you, the middle approach, and then the super sweet approach. The super sweet approach, they want something and they're trying to butter you up. They want to hurry, they want to push the pace. They want to put so much pressure on you by love bombing you, giving you this, giving you that, giving you their whole world up front. You're going to be thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, this is wonderful. This is nice. Oh, wow. I don't experience stuff like this too much. Oh, this is amazing. Now, all of a sudden, the person flips on you out of nowhere. And then you have the super combative approach, which is those people, they trolling you. And the reason why they trolling you is because they like you, but they're socially awkward, they're dysfunctional, and they're not all the way upstairs, if you catch my drift. They may get out of a psych ward, if you catch my drift. So, and then you have the middle approach, which is a person who, you know, this is what most people should be striving for. Straight-laced, mentally healthy, direct, you know, fairly direct about theirs, or they're direct enough about theirs without having to be disrespectful, right? They don't really play games. This is the straight-laced approach. What you want is people to be straight-laced. That's what this whole thing is about. So if you have somebody trying to love bomb you, more than likely they're trying to butter you up. So a lot of you Aries need to really watch out for this approach, man. Like, don't be out here getting caught up like this. So let's clarify some of these cards. I'm not saying that love doesn't exist like this, but from what I'm seeing, how these people got a lot of you Aries thinking about if y'all should be in a relationship, just remember that they started off hot and heavy with you, and that they didn't even really take a time to get to know you like that, to see if the two of y'all even get along on a long-term level where you're not doing the do. So let's clarify the Hierophant. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Let's clarify the Hierophant. So the Nine of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Tower, the Emperor, which is Aries. So if the person starts out of nowhere trying to ask you for some stuff out of nowhere, if the person tries to out of nowhere starts being very disrespectful to you, very extreme, very harsh with their words, harsh with their actions, that was this person trying to butter you up, because the way that they looking at it is they already gave you everything that they could have given you up front. This is why every relationship should start off slow and boring, as close to boring as possible, so that way the two of y'all can actually grow together, and they contributed as well as you contribute things to them over time, as to where they're giving you everything that they have up front, and then now all of a sudden it's this hard flip of, well, you don't appreciate me and all the stuff that I done did for you up front. They're tricking.